Hi, everyone. So
Hi.
today we're going to go through the summary of what we discussed last week, the simple present tense. And Watsala's going to go through that, and then she's going to go through simple past tense. And we have Piumi on the call, and she's going to play the role of student. And Jagath and myself are just going to listen. Okay.
Okay, hi. Last week we discussed about simple present tense, and the simple present tense is used to express habits, routine, such as daily activities or repeated actions. And this tense is used for facts and statements that are always true, expressing universal truth. And we use this tense, regular verbs add s or es for third person singular, while irregular verbs may change forms.
Hold on, I need to go to the next slide. Yeah. Hold on, Wathsala. Why won't it work? Okay. Okay, sorry, yeah. This is the second slide. Yeah, this is the second slide.
Examples of simple present tense usage: describing habits. She drinks coffee every morning. They eat rice every day. Routine. They go to the gym on Mondays and Wednesdays. I study every evening. She sleeps at 10 p.m. every day. General truth: water boils at 100 degrees Celsius. The earth revolves around the sun. Third one: the sun rises in the east. Universal facts: the earth revolves around the sun. Gravity pulls objects towards the center of the earth. Now, today's topic is simple past tense. The simple past tense is used to show that a completed action took place at a specific time in the past. Normally, when we use the simple past tense, is to add ed to the end of the verb. Let's see some examples. Climb, when we add ed, it becomes climbed. Kick, when we add ed, it becomes kicked. Washed, when we add ed, it becomes washed. Jump, when we add ed, it becomes jumped. So I think the past tense is very easy to learn, because when we use all the different subjects, we have to learn only one word. Let's see. I worked, you worked, we worked, they worked, he worked, she worked, and it worked.
Okay, I have a small question here. I think we need to fix it. Laura, also pay attention. Is this sentence correct?
No.
This is not correct. I didn't notice. This is, Wathsala prepared most of these things. So normally when we use a simple past tense, right, this is redundant. This is not correct. Not is to add. Add ed to the end of the verb.
Right. I saw that, but I wanted to say, go back a slide. I wanted to say good job, Watsala, because the first bullet point describing habits, there's a spelling mistake, and you corrected it. They eat rice every day. It says very day, but you said every day. So that was good.
Ah, yes. Very good. Move on, right?
Yes.
Yeah. The only other thing is words with S at the end. I noticed that today, throughout them, you've been saying the S. So I noticed that. Good.
Okay. So
Yep.
are we still on this slide or we are done with it? Wathsala, are you done presenting this slide?
Yes.
So we are done. We
Yeah.
can go to the next one.
Next week. That's
Okay, hold on. I'll put the. Okay. Okay.
when we use English, we use regular and irregular verbs. Regular verbs form the past tense by adding ed or d. Irregular verbs have unique past tense forms that must be memorized. Examples of regular verbs: walk, walked, cook, cooked. Examples of irregular verbs: go, went, buy, bought. Knowing verb forms help construct correct sentences in past tense. So we can make sentences with time expressions or without time expressions, and we can make sentences recent past and distant past, one action and many action. With the time expression, we'll take example. Niluka called last week. So we have a time. Time. So without time expressions, example, Niluka called. Recent past, we visited her yesterday. It is a short period. So then distant past means she lived in London a long time ago. It is a long period. Then we can make sentences using one action and many action. We'll take first one example. She talked to her manager. And second one, many actions. They invited their friends and ordered pizza and watched the movie. There are 3 verbs in this sentence.
Okay,
Can you
one
explain?
question. Yeah, go ahead. Ask. Yeah. Go ahead. What was the question, Piumi?
Can you explain again a little bit more details? One action and the many actions. I did get.
One action mean this example will take. She talked to her manager. The talk is one action. And many action, they invited their friends, invited, ordered, and watched. There are 3 actions in this sentence.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, my question, there is something redundant in, I have told this rule. I have taught this rule to you guys. How do you, if I had to correct this sentence, what would you do? The sentence, the way it is written, is not correct. These are 3 things, right? When you combine, what is the rule?
Would you say it's not correct? I don't know if I'd say it's not
No.
correct. It's just not preferred.
It's not, yeah,
Yeah.
we can say not preferred. So what would you do? They invited their friends, right? Then what do you do here?
Add a comma.
Add a comma.
Add a comma, very good. And then do you need this and?
No.
No, you don't need, very good. So they invited their friends ordered pizza. What
Mm.
happens after pizza?
Add a comma.
Add a comma. Very good, Piumi. So if there are 3 or more, right, before, you separate them comma with commas, and after that, and one no. So very good.
May I ask
Very
a
good.
question? So is that the standard rule that you
That's a
have to
standard
have a
rule.
comma? I mean, I've seen it where that comma isn't before and. So
Some
that's
people
why
do that. That's not standard. This is known
okay.
as, this is sometimes
But is it
okay.
incorrect? Is it incorrect? Is my question.
It is in American English. They use that. This is known as the Oxford comma. They use it.
It's just like lately I noticed before the word but, some people aren't putting the commas anymore.
I'll get into that rule. If remember,
Okay.
there's a rule called fanboys, right? For
Mhm.
and if a no, but or so. If you combine 2 sentences using a conjunction like that, it has to be 2 full sentences. I'll show it to you. We have an example. Then you have to put a comma. You have examples later.
Okay.
Very good. We move to the next one, right? Okay. Ready, Wathsala?
Ready.
Okay.
And then move to the regular verbs and irregular verbs. Regular verbs, work, it becomes worked, clean, cleaned, watch, watched. Irregular verbs, go, went, see, saw, buy, bought. When we use irregular verbs, sometimes it change a little bit, but sometimes it change completely. So
Shall I
you
pay
can go
give
went.
any questions about regular and irregular verbs? Do you mean?
Yeah, can I give some examples? Completely changes and the little bit.
Go, went,
Yeah.
and
Let me put the question this way. Is there a pattern in irregular verbs? Like in the regular, there's a pattern, right? You add ed. But irregular
there's no
verbs, is there a pattern? There's no pattern.
no.
So how do you know them? What's the only way to know them? You have to remember them, right? If there's no pattern, right, you just have to know. That's tough for beginners, right? So a lot of people have trouble with irregular verbs. If you don't know, you don't know. So Piumi asked the question, did you answer?
Yeah.
You did? Okay.
When we use when we make sentences, we have positive sentences, negative sentences, and question. When we use positive sentences, I worked, you worked, we worked, they worked, he worked, she worked, and it worked. When we use negative sentences, we want to add did not for the base form of the word. Did not work. We can say it didn't work. We usually use didn't. And when we use question, did I work? Did you work? Did we work? Did they work? Did he work? Did she work? Or did it work? And we can make sentences like, where did I work? Where did you work? Where did we work? Where did they work? Like that. And when we can put beginning of did, when did I work? When did they work? And why did I work? And we can say, didn't I work? Didn't you work? Didn't they work? Like that.
So the question form we can use did and didn't both,
Yes,
right?
both, yeah.
Okay.
Also, where, when, and why, right?
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. I don't think it's very clear from this slide. I think we need to fix it. But yeah, you covered everything. Okay. All right.
These are some spelling changes. When we work, we add ed, worked. Cook, we add cooked. And bake, we add only d. When we use, we add only d. When we have a verb with end with y, we have to add ied. And cry, it becomes cried. Study, it becomes studied. Regular verbs, we'll talk about some examples. When positive sentences, I play tennis, I played tennis. They study hard, they studied hard. It rained, when we use negative, it rained, and it becomes it didn't rain. John called, John didn't call. Geeta sent the email. When you use question form, Geeta sent the email. Did Geeta send the email? They studied at the hotel. Where did they stay? She arrived at 6 a.m. When did she arrive?
Any questions, baby?
No.
So I want you to know this, right? Most people make this mistake. So some people would say, here's the mistake. Some people, when they ask the question, we did, right? The verb has to be, right? It's not, some people would say, did Geeta sent, right? So no, it has to be in this form. Okay. So I didn't understand here. What are you trying to show here? They studied hard, so positive.
They study hard.
They study hard. This is in the past tense.
Yes.
What's the difference? So I play. So this is present. This is past. That's the positive. Okay. Yeah, you need to. So it rained. That's negative. Did not rain. Don't pause on this. Okay, go on. A question. They stayed at the hotel. Where did they stay? Okay, go ahead.
Next slide.
You are done with this?
Yeah.
They studied at the hotel, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And irregular verbs, we take 3 verbs, go, buy, and sell. When we use I, you, we, they, he, she, it becomes went, bought, and sold. I went, we went, they went, she went, he went, and it went. Buy it, when you use past tense, I bought, we bought, they bought, and sell, I sold, you sold, he sold, she sold, like that. When you get negative form, we want to say did not go, did not buy, did not sell, or didn't go, didn't buy, or didn't sell. When we use question form, did I go, did we go, did they go, or did she go, and did I buy, did they buy, did she sell, like that. And we can use as well, where did I go, where did I buy, like that.
Is the verb go, buy, and sell change in positive only?
Yes, only positive. When you use negative form and question form, we have to say it as a base form.
Okay.
So no, explain that again. So it changes where I say I did. So this is you're asking questions, right? So I did not go. That's the base form. I did not buy. I did not sell. So then you say, did you go? So it doesn't change, right? It is also in the base form, right?
Base form.
Yeah. Yeah. Is that what was your question, Piumi?
Sorry.
So your question, was that the question whether the verb would change, whether it's positive or negative? Like if I say, did you go? So you're asking a question, right? You say,
Yeah.
did I go? So the verb is in the form, base form. Didn't, then you ask, I did not go, right? It's the same. So verb is the same form, the base form, right? In the
Yeah.
past tense you're asking? Okay. All right.
And we'll look at some example. Positive form, forget. We forgot our tickets. Sleep, she slept early. Teach, he taught science. When we talk about negative form, spoke, they didn't speak Tamil. Hurt, it doesn't change. It didn't hurt. Knew, I didn't know you were here. And question form, I met your manager at the meeting. Where did you meet my manager? She gave him 1,000 rupees. How much did she give him?
So what you are trying to show here is, right, when you say did not, the verb form has to be the base form.
Yes,
Speak.
when you
That's
use
that,
did
right?
not,
So if you say I spoke to the manager, if you want to say negatively, you say
it's
I
changed to
did
the
not speak.
mm,
Yeah. So you have to
when
change
you
it to the base form.
change into the base form.
Yeah.
When
Because
we
already it is did that takes care of the past tense. Is it clear for you what she's trying to tell you?
Yeah. If we use didn't, the verb is changing only negative form, right?
No.
yes, negative question form.
Only in the question, only when you ask a question. No, look at. So I think this is a confusion, right? If you say she slept early, right? Now how do you put it to a question?
Is she
Eh,
sleep early?
Did she sleep early,
Did she?
right? So there. So if I say she slept early, that's in the past, right? When I ask the question, did she sleep early? Now you have to change slept becomes sleep, right? How do you say in the negative form?
She didn't sleep early.
Didn't she? Yeah, if you say she did not sleep, right? So now, so you say she slept early. Then if you say
Did she
she
sleep?
did not sleep, right? Now it is in the present. That's what you are trying to say, I think, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, pay attention to the verb form when you ask a question and when you say a negative thing, right? I did not. I did not. I did not hurt. Okay. I did not. I did not know.
But
Okay.
this time.
Okay. Any questions, Laura?
So just looking at this, so the base, so for instance, just sleep as an example, when you're in question form, you're using the base.
That's
I'm just trying to see with the slide, like
yeah.
what we're getting from it. So
That's what I'm
that's
trying to understand. Let me insert something. I can't insert here anything. I wanted to insert a row. So here she's doing the form, right? So she's putting the past tense of the form, right? forgot.
But
No, not always.
no, not always. That's
Always.
why. So sleep and teach aren't past.
No, sorry, present tense of the
Present
Right,
tense.
present tense.
First one
She's
is
putting
present
present
tense.
tense. That's right, right.
right.
So forget, then she say, we forgot. That's the right.
Past,
He slept, that's the past. She told, that's past.
past.
And
Yes.
also here when you say now she no, that's the next one. So this is different. Okay. So only the first three are the positive ones, right?
Right. But
Yeah.
then the negative, when you go back to negative, when you're going back to the base form of speak.
Yeah, she spoke,
Right.
but if you say negative, she did not speak. It's not she
Right.
did not spoke.
Right. Right.
Yes.
Right? If you say her, if you say right, same here.
Mhm.
If you say negative, I did not know. I think that's we are trying to. Maybe you have to put.
I just think for
I don't
somebody,
think that this has to be in this form. You know what I mean? I don't know why you put these verbs here in the past. What you are trying to show is that you are trying to show? I spoke.
I trying to show the difference. So
Oh, let's try this. They
speak.
spoke Tamil, right? So Tamil, right? If you want to say the negative, they did not speak
They did
Tamil.
not
That
speak.
makes sense. Okay. It hurt.
Right.
It hurt me. No, then no.
It
This has
hurt.
it hurt me. It did not hurt me. Right. Okay. So that's fine. Here, I knew. Let's say I knew we had this complaint. I knew
You were
I
here.
didn't know you were here. I knew you were
You
here.
were here.
Okay, very good. Then I did not know you were here. That's what you are trying to show. So when you say negative, the verb form is the base form. That's the basic
So
idea.
now so the line for negative where it says it hurt me, and then
In the past tense,
the
it hurt me in the past tense.
right, and then it didn't hurt me. Are both of them red because hurt never changed form?
No, remember the past tense of hurt is right. Hurt is a irregular verb.
No. I'm just wondering why they're both red. Like I felt like it was trying to say something.
It hurt me here. That's the
Both
past tense.
both sentences are red, as compared to other.
No. I don't think no. I can change it to blue. I don't think
No. What I'm trying to say is, you see how it doesn't change the form. It didn't change the form. I thought that's what you were trying to get from that.
From hurt or from the new.
For instance, for negative, they spoke Tamil, then it turns to they didn't speak Tamil. You see how it went from spoke to speak. But in the second example, hurt doesn't change because of the word.
The past tense of hurt is also hurt.
Exactly. I understand, but I'm saying I thought that's why they were both red, to show that in that particular word it didn't change.
Exactly. That's the confusion, right? Usually, right? So for example, new, right? That's the past tense.
It changes.
Yeah, it changed to know, right?
Right.
But here, that's the thing. Here, the problem here is also, right? New and no. It did change because it's a regular verb, right? Here is an irregular verb. That's the confusion. That's the. Piumi, do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
So it's an irregular verb because the verb heard is, heard. That's why. Okay, that's a good one. So here you have, first you have the statement, then you have a question, right? Here you have the statement, then you have the question. Oops. Is that what you're, yeah, I think that's what you're trying to do here. Okay. Okay, let's move on to view, reading view. Okay. It goes back to the freaking beginning. Okay. Now, so we were here, we are done. Now we are comparing what we have learned so far. Go ahead.
And we are going to compare in simple present and simple past tense. Simple present tense describes habits, routines, and general truth. And simple past tense describes actions completed at a specific time in the past. Simple present tense uses base verb or add s or es for third person singular. And simple past uses verb, ed for regular verbs and unique forms for irregular verbs. When we use questions in simple present use do or does, while in simple past use did. Negative in simple present use do not or does not. In simple past use did not.
Okay,
You
now
see-
this is the challenge, right? Who is going to do it? Pumi is going to do, or Wathsala? How about this? I think part of it should do. Pumi, you want to do some of it, or you want Wathsala to do it? Hmm? So the exercise here is, right, we have learned both present and the past tenses, right? Now I want you to use these verbs and talk about your activities. For example, you can say, I wake up, every day I wake up at 7 a.m. But yesterday I woke up at 7:30. Okay, that's the exercise. Okay, start.
Every day I wake up 6 a.m. but yesterday I woke up
My mistake. I
woke
do
up
that all.
at 7.
Okay, hold on, let me go back. Okay.
Every day I wake up around 6 o'clock and yesterday I woke up about 7:30. Every day I brush my teeth teeth twice a day, but yesterday I brushed my teeth. I didn't brush my teeth.
We can say I brush my teeth once. Yeah.
once.
Not brushing teeth is not a good thing. Next.
Every day I take a bath, and yesterday I didn't took a bath.
No, didn't.
No,
You
sorry.
just,
Yesterday I took a bath. Little bit
no,
late.
if you want to say if you did not, what do you say? Remember, you just wrote it. Yesterday
Yes,
I did not
I did not take a bath.
take a bath. Okay. Okay. All right.
I tried to say I took.
Okay.
My brother every day.
No, you
Ready-
speak yourself. You are tying.
yes,
So you can say every day I get ready to go to school by at 8 o'clock or something like that.
Every day I get ready to go to the classes, but yesterday I I didn't.
If you say every day
yesterday
I
I was
go to school at at 8 o'clock, you can say, yesterday I did not get ready by 8 o'clock, right? Okay. Mm. And something like having breakfast.
Every day I have my breakfast in the morning, but yesterday I had it around 12 o'clock. And every day I walk to school, but yesterday I
You can say, yesterday I did not walk.
did not walk. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Every day, every morning, I start my lessons, and yesterday I did not start. Every day I teach English, and yesterday I didn't teach. Every day I write a lesson, but yesterday I didn't. Yesterday I didn't write. Every day I listen to the music, but yesterday I listened to
Just say, yesterday I didn't listen to music. You can say the positive or negative because you told that. Yeah.
Every day I read a book, but yesterday I read a novel. Read a newspaper. Every day I discuss my plans, but yesterday we didn't discuss. Every day I study English, but yesterday I didn't study. Every day I watch a movie, but yesterday I watched a education program. Every day I eat. Every day I eat rice and curries, but yesterday I ate pizza. Every day I sleep at night, but yesterday I didn't sleep.
Okay, I think that's okay. Here is a different exercise. Combined action sentences, right? This is where that rule applies, Laura. Okay? So look at Ravi cooked dinner. That's a sentence, right? If I want to, then this one, damn it. Then Meena set the table before their guest arrived. That's also a separate sentence, right? But if I want to, I have to go back to the other mode. But if I want to combine these, right? I don't think they do it here. We have to put before.
What?
So, okay. Yeah, see, look at it. This is a complete sentence, right? Ravi cooked dinner. That's a complete sentence.
Correct.
All right. If you look at this sentence, Meena set the table before guests arrived. Meena.
Okay, but you don't need the comma. You don't need a comma there.
No, you don't need a comma. In this case, you don't. And Meena sets the table before the guests arrive. So these examples, right, Wathsala, you want to explain what these examples are?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead, explain. Explain them. And Laura, you listen. I'm doing something, so Laura, you listen. Okay, go ahead.
Meena set the table. Ravi cooked dinner and Meena set the table before their guest arrived. The second one, the teacher explained this lesson and the students took notes diligently. And third one, my uncle repaired the fence while my aunt watered the garden in the afternoon. The next one, the doctor examined the patient and the nurse recorded the symptoms during the checkup. The journalist interviewed the mayor and the photographer captured the moment for the evening edition.
So I have a question, Jay, because
Yeah, go ahead.
all right, so these are all combined action sentences. So
Yeah.
when you look at the first one, Robbie cooked dinner, and then that's an action, and then you have Mina setting the table. So that's
Yeah.
another action. No comma is needed before and. But now
No, wait. I really think, right? These are, I really think you need a comma before this.
I don't think so.
Okay, we'll come back to that later.
But
Right now,
but the doctor examined the patient, comma, and the nurse recorded the symptoms during the checkup.
yeah.
To me, the comma looks normal there. And I feel like, is it because it's a separate thought?
Yeah, look, these are two different actions, right? Look at both sentences are here. Here is now look at the reason, since you don't agree with me, let's find some common ground here, right?
It's not that I don't agree. I just need to know the reason why.
Here is the reason, because when you add a comma, okay, here is the let me put it here. I don't know whether you can see it.
Yeah, I can.
Okay, watch, right? It's easier for me to explain. I have done this with them, right? Look at, I was trying to explain this to you. This is a complete sentence. This is also a complete sentence. Okay? There's a rule called fanboys. So here, I'll put it, fanboys rule. If I say, what is fanboys rule, right? Okay, watch now. So you will see why this rule is. Okay, this is a very common thing, right? So fanboy stands for and no. These are the things, fanboys, right? Okay, look at this one. So basically, these words are used to connect two sentences, clauses. They are not phrases, right? Equally important whether they are independent clauses, nouns, or phrases. This is the trick. Remember, so in this case, we are using independent clauses. Nouns, for example, if I say red, white, then comma and blue, right? We'll come to that later. Look at this one, right? So fanboys rule, reason for she stayed home, for she was feeling sick. See this one? They are using the conjunction for, but before that there has to be a comma, because this is also a complete sentence. You cannot combine two sentences with the conjunction without using the comma. That is known as comma splice in the rule.
Okay, can you go back to the PowerPoint slide then?
No, look at these are the PowerPoint examples.
Because I don't think there was a comma before a while.
No, this is one. Look at this. I put the PowerPoint sentences, right? All of them. I said correct them. Use proper punctuation. So look
Right.
at,
That's why I'm saying I think like how there is a comma before while here. That's right.
that's right.
I just wanted to go back to PowerPoint because I didn't think there was a comma, and maybe that's yes.
Yeah, so in
Okay.
every case here, right, this is why I said this is not correct. You have to have, you have to need a comma here, you need a comma
But is
here.
there a rule somewhere that says that sometimes it's just understood that you don't need to
No,
put the
no
comma?
such rule. This is the first rule of combining sentences known as, they make it easier, call it fanboys. So it's a mnemonic thing. So you use that word to
Mm.
remember what the conjunctions are. But what is
Okay.
missing here is while. Sometimes they don't, in fanboys rule, while is not there. So you have to add while also. Okay.
So wait, while isn't part of the rule.
No, while is also part of the rule, but in the word fanboys, there's no
Right.
W, you know?
Okay.
That's the thing. No, this is something everyone has to know this rule. I think I have told Wathsala and Piumika a long time ago.
Mhm.
I told you guys, right? I told you this. I said, this is the rule. And then let's some add a comma, blah, blah, and while, yeah. Then fanboys, they don't put while. And then they give example. She was late,
Mhm.
so she started without, most people would drop that comma. Let me ask, grammar tape, I was trying, so, okay, so what is the name of this rule? Let's say, right? Let's say what it would add answer, right? The rule for your referred community is coordinating conjunction rule, right? Because these are
Mhm.
the coordinating conjunctions. It's proper. It is popularly remembered by the acronym fanboys. Okay, this is coordinated. Okay, then look at if I ask the question, what is see this one? A comma slide is a
Mhm.
common punctuation mistake that occurs when two independent clauses that we were referring to join only by a comma. That means they drop the conjunction like for and, right. Look at it. So the comma splices, they give you example right here.
Right.
So for
So
example,
really it should have been
if I drop this for, that's comma splice. See that?
right.
If I drop and just leave the comma, I can't do that. I cannot separate two. Let me ask a question. What if I add no, let's not complicate. Do you understand the rule? All of you?
Yeah.
Yes.
Laura? Okay.
But you could say she stayed home because she was ill.
Yeah, because it's
Then you
not.
wouldn't need, but then you wouldn't need a comma.
No, you don't need a comma because
Right.
it's not because that explains why. You are
Right.
not for example, you would not say a sentence because she stayed home. That's not a complete sentence.
Right.
You know?
But for instance, the second one, if you said he bought apples while she picked oranges, you would put a comma before while.
Why? Or you can
Okay.
say he bought apples, she bought ice cream. He bought apples,
Mm,
comma, and she bought ice cream. You cannot
yes,
put a comma.
and
We
right,
can
right,
just,
right, right.
okay. All right.
Okay.
Okay. Now I think Piumika is getting sleepy.
No, this is good because I'm a little I was a little all of those examples looked fine except for the first one. For some reason I felt like it didn't need a comma, but I guess according to the
Maybe,
rule it
yeah.
does need
Now,
a comma.
yeah. Basic idea is if you have two independent clauses or two full sentences. If you want to combine them using and you have to use a comma and a coordinating conjunction. Okay,
Right.
so I'm not going to, Laura, tell Wathsala how she did.
Sure.
Yeah,
So, Wathsala, did you do who did the presentation? Who did the PowerPoint slides?
So she
Uh,
prepared it. I edited it. I added 2 or 3 slides. Yeah.
Okay, it was good. So I say that you see how if you do this every week, I feel like you're becoming like more comfortable when you're presenting. I thought you were good last week too, but I feel like this week was even better. And yeah, I mean, I thought that you presented it well.
Any
Thank you.
places where she has to improve?
I think probably just, I would say, when you get to the exercise parts where you have to give examples,
Yeah.
like, the one where there were the list of words like talk or walk.
Yeah, here.
And that's kind of hard actually because Jagath asked you to do individually, like asked you to do present and past at the same time. I feel like it would have been easier to do a story of all of them present tense first and then a story of them past tense. But I understand you were doing like also like negative too, positive, negative. So but yeah, just like I think that just comes with practice of doing it, being able to just give examples like that. But yeah, I thought it was good.
Piumika, the students, what do you have to say? Where
Yeah.
she thinks, tell her what she did well, where she needs improvement. As since you were the student, if you were a student, what would you think? How was the presentation? Let's say you are sitting in the class, right? And tell us what was your experience.
Yeah, and the presentation is good, and if you describe something, then you use more details, right? So
More example. More
More
yeah,
example.
example.
Okay. Yeah, that's good.
Actually, you know what? Now that you say that, you know what would be good? Can the format change a little? So say, Watsala, you present a slide with information. I feel like right after that slide, can we have almost a like test your knowledge to the students? So like have examples, like even for next time, like one of us can be the student and we have to answer the question.
No,
But
no,
I
no,
feel
no.
like,
I think that's what we should do next time. Pumi will answer the questions. So you teach something, right? Then
but I
you
feel
next.
right, but I feel like don't let it all come at the very end because it gets confusing. Like have one topic, like one particular part of the topic, and right after you teach it, have questions for the student.
And then
Have
at the end, have many questions.
yes,
So
yes,
Pumi,
yeah.
you better be ready next time. She's going to teach. She will ask a question. You can ask a question. I think that's a very good improvement. I think next week we are going to talk future, simple future, right? But you are going to review the present and the past and the right. Then you do the future tense. Anything else, Laura? So the things are
How many irregular verbs are there? Are there too many to list in a table? Like,
there are too many lists.
yeah,
You can find so many. Yeah,
yeah.
I would. This is what I would do, Wathsala. Go and ask ChatGPT. Just say, give me 100 irregular verbs. It'll give it to you. then present it to us. So you don't have to, just say, give me 100 irregular verbs, right? With with different forms. So it would say the present past and all that, and show it to us. I have given you guys links. I gave you a link to all this stuff.
So unfortunately, there's like nothing that a person can do except memorize them, right? Because they're so different. There's like no rhyme or reason to how you get that word because it's irregular. So that's like the hardest part, I guess, right?
It is very hard for a beginner. Not even a beginner, even people who are fluent in this language, sometimes they get confused.
Yeah.
I've noticed sometimes I would make mistakes too. That's very common.
Right.
Not a big deal, but everyone makes mistakes. That's the first thing. Okay, so let me stop this, right? No. Okay, very good. So, Wathsala, this is the format that we are going to follow. So, just to give you an idea,